Hi, my name is Lauren Morris, and this program is called Grade Calculator. What it does is it helps the students determine what they need on their final exam grades to get the highest grade in their classes. So the first question my program is going to ask you is how many different categories make up your final grade, excluding the final exam. For example, if your class has a section for homework, a section for quizzes, and a section for tests throughout the semester, you would input 3 different categories. So upon that input, it's going to prompt a new question saying, for category number 1, what is the percent weight in the final grade calculation? And it gives you an example saying that it needs to be in a whole number. So we're going to start with tests saying it's going to be 30%. And the next question it asks is, what fraction of the total points do you have for this category? Giving an example that it was 0.75, so this question was the answer in decimal form. So we're going to say we're doing really well, and we're going to put in 90.9 points. So because we put in 3 different categories, we're going to have that sample set of questions 3 times. So this is the second time for category number 2. What is the percent weight in a final grade calculation? So let's say it is quizzes, so it's going to be 25. But what happens if we input it wrong and we say 0.25 instead of a whole number? You're going to get an error message saying that the input is not valid, so you need to check your decimals carefully, and then it's going to bring you back to the original question. What is the percent weight in a final grade calculation? So we're going to go, oh no, we put the decimal in the wrong spot. 25 is what we're actually looking for. Then we get prompted with that second question, what fraction of the total points do you have for this category? And we're going to say we're doing really well in the class, we have 90, but we forget to put the decimal in front, so we're going to put 90 like that. Here you can see again, you get the same input message saying the input is not valid, check your decimals carefully, and prompt you with the question again. So we're going, okay, it's supposed to be 0.9. And our third category is going to be homework, so it's going to say, we're going to say it's 10%, and we're doing well in it, and it's going to be 0.9. So when you hit enter for that last time, you will be almost completing the program. It's going to calculate your final percent, like how much the actual final category is worth in the final grade makeup, which here is 35%. You're also going to be given your final grade in the class, excluding the final exam, which is a 58.5, and then the highest grade possible, which is an A, is possible with a final exam grade of a 90%, showing the students that if they work really hard and get a 90 on the final, they can get an A in the class. So the last part of the program is to hit any key to display a graph for statistical analysis regarding studying. I like to hit enter, and this shows you that on the x-axis we have plotted total time spent studying in hours, and on the y-axis we have plotted the class grade in percents. And it's kind of just a basic line showing that as you spend more time studying, you're going to get a higher grade in the class. So let's try the program again and do it when we're not doing as well in the class and see what happens. So we have the same kind of questions. Let's say we're doing the exact same class, but we're just not doing as well. So the test category is going to be 30, and let's say we're really not doing well and it's like 30% of that. We have the total points. So the homework category, or the quiz category, is 25. Let's say we're really not doing well there, and we have 20% of all the points. And the final category would be homework, which is 10. And let's say we're doing better, but still not good, with 60% of all the points there. So then it calculates your final grade percent, which you can see is the same as before, 35%. And it'll give you your current grade just as before. However, it's only 20. Finally, because you're going to be failing the class, it prompts you with a different question, asking how many units you've taken at the University of Arizona, with the example showing that we want it in whole numbers. So say we are freshmen and we've only taken 35 units, which gives you a message saying, unfortunately, you're going to fail. However, you can still GRO this course. If you have put anything over 60, which is the GRO credit limit, the dialogue given back is going to say, unfortunately, you're going to fail. However, you cannot GRO this course. So again, at the end, we have, please hit any key to display the graph for statistical analysis regarding studying. So you can push your key, see the graph, and that's my program.